It's your Better Kansas City break with Lisa Holbrook.
Back to school time isn't just about getting the books, the backpacks, and the supplies ready. It's also about getting your daily routine back on track. Organization expert Ty Edwards is here to help. Good morning.
Good morning, Lisa. How are you?
Good, thanks. It's all about the routine, and that is tip number one.
That is so true. You think about the kids have had a huge summer of just relaxing and doing nothing. So even though schools have started, some have not. So it's perfect time to start getting them into that routine, getting them up early. Even though they may not have any place to go, have them have chores lined out for them to do, or just some type of activity to get them out so they're not sleeping till 10 o'clock in the morning. So that helps a lot.
Exactly. Okay, and even though we all live in the same house, we don't always communicate. So have a family meeting.
Yes, a family meeting is ideal for two parents that actually have to coordinate pickups, drop-offs. It also will get the kids involved because if it's their activities, they can say that, oh, I know mom's picking me up this day or dad's dropping me off or vice versa, and they won't have to wonder who's doing what.
Get all the details.
Yes, get all the details.
Okay, utilize a launch pad. Now, what's a launch pad?
Well, remember when I was here before, I talked about the launch pad is the area that holds all the items that need to go back to the school. So if they're done with their homework, the backpack goes to the launch pad. They can pre-pack most of their lunch. If it's just chips and stuff like that, everything can be there. Their instruments, their gym clothes, everything in this one location, ready to go out the door.
And that way stuff isn't strewn.
Right, and Mom, where is my, I can't find, so that, and they can do that the night before, and it adds a sense of accountability for the child.
And you're not going on a scavenger hunt around the house looking for something at 7 a.m.
And the bus is coming around the corner.
There you go, there you go. Nothing like it.
Yes.
Okay, back to routines. They've got their school routine, but they also need an after-school routine and an evening routine.
Right, if you think about it, some children, I know I was one of those kids that came home and just turned on the TV.
Yep, that was me.
It's important to get your homework out of the way first. If you have chores that you need to do, make each child accountable for one little thing to kind of help out the family. That's a good idea. And for the little ones, maybe you'll have like some type of activity that they can do while you're cooking dinner. But at least they know this is the routine, and it's not all about, oh, just laying around and doing nothing.
And finally, have a bedtime and stick to it.
Yes, bedtime. Bedtime is so hard. I think for the little ones, especially because they need more sleep, and they don't realize. They think they can be up all night, just like mom and dad. But because of the amount of activities that they do at school, it's important for them to get the rest so they can participate and be active in school as well as the older kids too, and that's another point. Teens tend not to want to go to sleep, but they actually require quite a bit of sleep.
Exactly.
And they don't realize that either. So I think it's important to make sure bedtime is stuck.
And it's also healthy for adults to stick to the same bedtime.
Right. Even for me, my bedtime, by 10 o'clock, I'm like ready to go to bed, and I am up and out the door probably about 6:30. So,
Ty, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Back on track. You can find a link to Ty on our website, kctv5.com. Click the Better KC tab.
The Better Kansas City Kitchen is sponsored by Ferguson Bath Kitchen and Lighting Gallery.